Hi, I'm William Malik with today's bit of security for June 12th, 2024. We're going to talk a little bit about organizing security. You see, there's a problem in information security. We have a lot of piece products, and we have attempts to develop platforms. The reason these tend not to work is that the underlying subject matter is itself not well organized. What does this mean? Well, if you're going to organize things, you need to have a governing principle, especially if you're going to try to program stuff based on that organization. Computers are great at following precise instructions. They're lousy when things are vague and terms overlap. So, for instance, if you try to organize meals, you could say, well, have breakfast and lunch and dinner. And then somebody comes along and says, well, what about meals that are based on eggs? Are egg dishes breakfast? Well, that's where you tend to find omelets. Or are they desserts in that souffles? I mean, what do you do when there's a element which is orthogonal to your organizing structure? Well, this is the general problem, what are called ontologies. What we have in information security is a sort of a folkology. We've sort of come up with things and put them in whatever order seemed somewhat logical, and we never drill down too far on it. And as a result, we have disciplines that overlap and there are gaps, and wherever there are overlaps, there's misunderstanding, and where there are gaps, there are blind spots, and that's where the bad guys get in. So I'd suggest that the problem is that we need to either drill down and go into more detail and develop an ontology for a specific issue, or more productively go up and take a look at a larger category that includes information security and see if there isn't a structure there that then becomes visible. If I take a look at that, taking a step up, it seems to me that there are two causes for information security problems. On the one hand, you have people being told to do the wrong thing. And then on the other hand, you have code defects. If everybody does the right thing, but there are code defects, you're still not secure. And conversely, even if the code is perfect, if you can mislead somebody into doing the wrong thing, then you will have a security problem. So I'd like to propose that as the governing ontology. The way you address people doing the wrong thing is through better user interface and user experience. If a tool leads you to make a bad choice, that's not on you. That's on the designer of the tool. Now, how do you fix bad code? Well, you got to use cyber-informed engineering. You got to use techniques, disciplines like clean room software. So you get rid of almost all the bugs, and you make the user interface more user-friendly and less user-hostile. Now, do we ever reach an endpoint? No, of course not, because we continue to add more complexity to the IT environment, and complexity introduces defects. Defects require greater sophistication to detect and resolve. And so the dance continues indefinitely. However, be very wary of someone who says they have a comprehensive solution if they're not willing to share with you their comprehensive and complete ontology for information security. We got to get organized around here, or we're never going to make it out of this mess. That's my bit of security for June 12th. Stay safe.